Hello! Welcome! Ah, welcome back to Roll for Frog with me, your Marshmaster, and my friends, the Hoppy Heroes. It's been
A while.
a few weeks. um, if you noticed, we finished uploading the Eberron campaign, and instead have been uploading the next little line of adventures, Oops All Moms Eberron edition. But so that's been sort of the past 2 weeks for us, but now we're back, and we're going back into Waterdeep City of Splendors. But like I said, it has been a while, so why am I even on the battle screen? Hang on. Let me go back to the roleplay. Hello, welcome! I'm such a professional. Don't worry about it. Um, right. We are listening, of course, to the glorious beats of Pocket Bards, who have had a bunch of updates and things that they have let us know. But if you want to be up to date, you should join our Discord and read up on that news. Also, since we last played, the new player's handbook has come out. For now, we're sticking to the old rules because not all the subclasses that we have in our campaign are released for the new rules. So maybe if there's any specific features that the players might want to try, we could incorporate them. Um, but assume the answer is no, and maybe the answer is yes. So for now, everyone still has sort of an old edition character sheet, right? Is there anything else that I need to say? I don't think so. Anyway, last we left off, you guys got hired by your good friend the Baron. And the Baron was like, yo, there's a bunch of vampires, but I'm lazy, so you guys go deal with it. And then Jayce was like, yeah, sure, I'll go with my friends. And then Uni was like, we're not your friends. And Jayce didn't like that. But you're like, yeah, sure, I mean, you can come, I guess. We don't know you, but whatever. She's like, heartbroken, but sure. So you guys met with Durnan, the proprietor of the Yawning Portal, and then went to the Stonebone Mines, or the Clan Malarkin Mines, where you, delved in, but found that these skeletal remains had been turned to stone from the consumption of this blue lichen that grows down here in the mines, and also, that someone is here fucking a bunch of shit up and writing bad fanfic. Um, so I think we pick back up as the party stands with Physic Greenscale, this winged kobold who you ran into in sort of the more sort of what do you call this, urban area of the Dwarven Mines, where you put a bunch of ghost spirit at ease by protecting this part of the cavern from collapsing. And like I said, meeting with Physic, who used to work with the Undertakers, but then sort of realized that like this place is really beautiful and someone should prevent it from being destroyed. And Physic was like, I'm gonna go do that, and left the Undertakers for that reason, but is technically still a past associate of the Undertakers. We'll see what happens with that. But I think that's where we pick up, is in that domed ceiling, three pillars standing, I believe,
Pillars, yeah.
cavern, where the ghosts have retreated into their houses. A cold mist lays on the floor of this domed cavern. Is anyone still under the effect of the blue lichen?
Claire, I think.
Yeah.
Flare
Claire.
is. Alright, Flare. The entire party feels another tremor. Tremble through the ground. A tremor as if deeper down something just collapsed and like land slid over, and sort of that type of, you can hear the sort of dust spill throughout the hallways coming from that direction. And Flare, for a moment, a wave of invisible dust, right? As if air has blown an image into your nose, into your eyes, into your being, and you can see suddenly a large cavern, a humanoid figure back turned toward you, and a large, made of bone and stone, bipedal creature that is hammering at a wall, trying to break through something that has clearly collapsed, and they're trying to sort of free the collapse. But it seems like that's maybe what is causing the tremors you keep feeling, and you can sort of feel instinctively something is reaching out for help towards you as you're in contact with the mind, because you've consumed this blue light, and you can feel like if they keep doing what they're doing and they're going to clear this passage in this reckless way, the entire mine is going to collapse. They might get to where they're trying to go, but everything they're leaving behind is going to be destroyed. That's where we start. Uni, do we need to immediately take a break? Maybe? Sure, we'll pick up in a little bit. Thank you so much for coming. Hello! Let's just hope that if we continue playing now, the entire session is not going to get lost, because I used the OBS pause function, which has not been working well for me for the past few sessions. Anyway, I was not going to stop the recording for 5 minutes and then upload that as a separate video, because that's stupid. So, we'll just risk it. Maybe that'll be a recap. Anyway, I think that was what I was trying to say. Flare, you come back from this vision in this still large cavern, but clearly not the one you just watched. You don't quite know how to get to this cavern you saw, but you know that time might be of the essence.
Okay, you know what? I think we should go fast. Honestly, I will be real with you. I do not think drugs were a good option. However, now I really think we should hurry.
Drugs are never the good option. That's what that
what
always
my
tells
dad-
us.
Yes. I mean, these were kind of fun.
That's what
No,
my
you
dad
should
said.
keep your body clear.
Well, it's not like I'm clear now, so anyways, I will... Is there only a one way out, other than we came from?
I mean, Physic. Does Physic know?
I forgot what voice I was doing for Physic. What was I doing for Physic? Help.
Naruto.
Very high and happy.
Yeah, right? Sure, let's just do
Yeah.
that. I feel like there was something funny that I was doing, but I just fully forgot. Oh no.
Dobby.
Sure. Yes!
I don't know.
What do you need?
No.
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 Was it just doing goblin voice?
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, what do you need? What?
No, it was
No,
not.
I was definitely not.
No.
I don't remember.
Oh no. It's
Just
fine.
It's fine.
Just do what feels good.
Sure. Yes, so I was working for the Undertakers, and the Undertakers, they were not so nice to Physic, but we'll figure it out. Het komt vast goed. You know?
Wait, you speak
What?
Draconic?
Yes, I am a kobold. We all speak Draconic.
Yes.
Yes, that is the voice I'm doing. It is fine. Ik niet zorg. Ik niet worried. You not worried. Alright.
He's fine. It's good. It's good.
Thank you.
Alright. Physic, do you know how to continue on from here?
Oh, Physic know where Tevzevia was going, but Physic does not quite know how to get there. But it is that way.
It's more or less know the way, or more like I know the way to some point.
Well, Physic noticed that Tevzevia was dropping all of her bad writing and leaving sort of a trail. So
That writing was hers.
yes, it's Tevzevia. Have you noticed the name of the main character?
Oh, that's
Yes.
horrible.
Oh.
Oh, she won't be a writing, let me tell you that.
There was some disturbing writing.
Yes, you know, every time Tevzevia finished a chapter, she would read it to Physic, but Physic does not like it.
Oh.
Oh,
I wonder why.
poor thing.
It is very dirty,
Yes.
as my draconic parents would say, beetje vies. You know, little bit dirty.
No.
Oh, we
Wait.
can't have that.
Yeah.
We should look for
That's
the
heavier.
paper trail.
Paper trail.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
it's a literal paper trail.
Okie doke. So, you start picking back up on the paper trail. I don't remember. You were in a large circular chamber with a beautiful statue of a dragon in it. And I believe what I
Oh.
do remember is you noticed lost ways of smithing stone in the empty space around the
Yes.
dragon. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But did you find anything else like that? Because you found the map, the incredibly detailed map of this place hidden in the carvings on the wall, and you found in the empty space around the dragon lost ways of mining. Did you find any other things like this? You know?
I don't know because my notebook was in
Where?
in the box.
Maybe our wizard found something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only found negative space around the dragon statue creates runes describing stonework technique
Yeah.
and vampire smut.
Yes. Right. So I believe that there was this location that you could go to, which was this sort of central town place, and then there was also described as an option to travel to the garden, and also a way to go deeper into this dungeon. Would you want to follow the paper trail, or is there anywhere else you'd want to look for? Because you were also told by Durnan to try and find like a way to mine this lichen.
I mean, the garden kind of sounds interesting.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind you. I mean,
But first, the thing is, if we don't stop Devasevia from harming the mine, it might collapse upon itself. So we cannot get any
I
more
think we should
locations.
do that
We can
first,
help
exactly.
Durnan.
I mean, is the garden on the route to that?
roll d20.
I don't know.
No.
I don't feel the garden is on the. Well, let's get us once out of the way.
Yeah, I was like, oh, let's get it out of the way, damn. Hang on, I need to move this over. Yep.
I will put my computer in the moonlight.
Too late. You're an hour late.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We can still do it.
Yeah, probably.
So, skip the garden?
Yeah, let's get
Well, for
the
now.
big problem at hand first, so we can return to garden once
Talking
it's
of-
still alive.
Talking
Because I
about
do want
big
to see the
problem.
garden as well.
Well, talking about the big problem ahead. Blossom, are you okay?
Fine. Yeah,
Define fine.
literally
Because
fine.
You don't look as clean or healthy
I have
as you
CS
used to.
armor gleaming, so clean is not.
No,
something
I'm
you
talking
should be
about the
very
blood
sure.
in your face.
I'm okay. I can heal.
Okay. Well, sure. You're okay. I trust you. Sorta.
Sure. As you start traveling down this path, you can see more and more loose stonework that is at risk of collapse, and another tremor sort of comes over the ground, and loose rubble starts falling around you, so you all sort of hunker down, but it looks good for now. And you start heading down about 5 minutes. You... One of you can roll a d20.
Just
Wizard.
before we roll, is there a way, like, because we see those rocks falling, is there a way for us to keep an eye on it and make a navigation way that we might be safest? Like, is it close to the wall safer or in the middle safer?
Yes, you can make a survival check if someone else rolls d20.
I'll roll d20.
Nice, another nat 1. Good job.
Nice.
I want to cry.
So, what are your new characters, guys?
I don't know.
Anyway, Blossom, you find a piece of paper.
Oh.
Smut.
Do you read it?
Yes.
It is smut. Because I believe we already had 3 before. So I'm gonna read.
I don't know.
Do I read the smud one? Because this one is really
Read.
smutty.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes, you read the smut one.
Wait, but YouTube, are we allowed to?
There were
It's
no
been 10 minutes.
explicit words or anything.
It's been a while, so as long as it's not like in the beginning of like the first 2 to 3 minutes of a video, you should be okay.
Sure.
Good.
Avez ran her fingers over Drexlord's sculpted chest. I've always wanted to know, are vampires hard everywhere? Drexlord chuckled low and throaty. Why don't you find out, little mortal? But be careful. You might find yourself addicted to the taste.
Now, I don't know if Stephanie Meyer took a picture of this book or this book took a picture out of Stephanie Meyer.
Can I take 1d4 psychic damage?
No, you're not gonna take 1d4 psychic damage because as you start navigating the group through a tunnel that has some additional support beams, you didn't notice that all of these beams are incredibly rotted away. And you don't notice until the whole party has already gone into this hallway and is making their way further down. And then another tremor comes over the ground, and I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw as this tunnel collapses around you. That includes...
Oh, my parents, they should love each other.
That includes Physic and Jayce. So let me grab...
What is wrong?
What the hell with those rolls?
I
What the
sat
hell?
down.
May I please
Welcome
roll
to
above
the
a
new
10? God
moon.
damn it.
She went to Italy. She got blessed by some priest or whatever the fuck.
Dexterity saving throw. So Jayce and Physic. Alright. Fletcher and Blossom and Jayce. Yes. Is there a lower DC if the party is not? No, it's 15. Alright, well, hate to be the bearer of bad news. Jayce, Fletcher, and Blossom. As this tunnel collapses, most of the party can either make their way out or maybe is pushed aside by another character. Sort of maybe Blossom pushes Nola out of the way, which is why Blossom gets stuck, you know. Are overcome by a cave-in. You're not at risk of suffocating, you're not in danger of dying, but you are going to take damage, so maybe you are in danger of dying. Who knows? 17. Does Jayce have like a thing where you dodge out of the way?
Like
Nope.
evasion.
That's evasion, that's level 7. Jayce has 2 hit points.
I have 5 hit points.
I'm fine. Ish.
Good for you.
Anyway,
Ow!
I thought you said this path was safe, Fletch.
I said this was the safest part.
Jesus Christ. You don't know who that is.
I'm
but
trying
still
to
gonna
do math, but it's hard. What is half of 17?
Huh? You don't take half. You dodge out of the way.
Oh, fully. Ooh.
You think nothing. It's save or suck.
You were so far behind by the smut, you didn't even reach this part yet. The brave people were up
Wait,
front.
actually, does Blossom have an aura?
Not yet.
It's level 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Alright. Do you continue?
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You
Um,
can continue.
Is there
Ow.
no... I mean, short rest is not really an option.
No,
you
this
can-
is a time-sensitive mission.
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna heal. Ugh.
How many hit points do you guys have?
I have 5.
2.
19.
Fuck.
Anyway, so cure wounds, right? First,
Don't
I'll
worry
do
about it.
Jayce first.
Yep, just burn those spell slots.
Without this 2, without the 2. It's 11 for Jayce.
Oh, thank you.
I still had all of my first level spell slots, so it's fine. I only casted 1 spell so far to buff other people.
So, what is the marching order as you're continuing?
7.
Like, who's leading the charge? Do we still trust Fletcher to take charge, or is someone else up front?
No, I'm taking
No.
No.
Flair's
taking
going
the
up front.
front.
Okay.
Yep.
Who do we
Let's
have
go
then
way
after that?
back.
Who is after
I can
Flair?
go second.
Sure.
I'll
Are
go
you
I'll go in the
sure?
middle. No, I'll go in the back.
I think going forward, I would like to have sort of a standard marching order, so we can just always assume you're in this order unless otherwise specified. So would we have Flair up front, Nola second, Fletcher third, Blossom in the back, or Jayce and Fletcher, I guess, between Blossom and Nola.
Yeah.
So I'll put Jayce behind Fletcher. Why is her token not set up? It's really annoying. Not that she has a lot of hit points, but you know, should at least set something up.
I'll have lay on hands.
Yourself, I hope.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take 10 myself. And let me
So,
back up
how
to
much do you have
where I
now?
was. 23. It's 1 more than I started out with.
Wow.
Wow.
There you go. Doing so great with HP.
Alright. You start noticing that you're coming up likely on a larger cavern as you're making your way further down. You can hear echoes get more intense and the tremors get more frequent, so you know you're going in the right direction. I could have you make a survival check to find this place, but the thing that could go wrong already went wrong. So it's like you're making your way there, you know? And what if everyone rolls shit? What am I gonna do? Another cave in? They'll die. It's not fun. Rocks fall, they die. That's not the ending I'm trying to achieve here in the campaign.
I mean, what's the chance that we roll low again? I mean,
Hi.
Very high.
What is the chance that I will roll high again?
Hello.
So, what do you do as you're approaching this large cavern where likely this trouble is coming from? Did Flair describe what she saw in that vision?
While we were walking, probably yes.
Okay.
So what do you describe?
The weird figure that I saw that had back to me and the drilling thingy.
But was it a figure of a dwarf, of another kobold, a person?
I'm gonna be honest, it didn't look like a dwarf. Or like our height, more or less.
Okay.
Or maybe I saw that from a perspective of a dwarf, then that would be weirder.
Well, they were drilling with what?
What was it?
You saw the vision.
I don't
I
remember.
mean, was it magic? Was it a machinery of sorts, or were they just using pickaxes or
Or
dynamite?
like hammers
what?
or something.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
I think a hammer. Was it enchanted hammer? I don't know. I don't know much
I mean,
about
if it's
magic.
causing this much damage, it probably isn't just a regular old hammer. Unless it's like Fletcher's that is going to kick them back in the face, then problem solved.
Cursed hammers are quite weird in itself, right?
We
Fletcher?
know, right, Fletcher?
hammers are awesome.
Not the cursed one.
Yours is a little weird.
Mine is silent.
Yeah, so it's a little
All
weird.
of them.
I mean, don't screw with my hammer. I mean, you know how much this hammer
I'm
meant.
not screwing with the hammer. I'm just saying it's a little weird.
I'm not saying that about your god. I mean, come on.
I mean, you've said that before, I feel. I don't...
Why would
maybe.
you compare an actual god that is
Yeah,
helping
how
Blossom
are
to a
you...
hammer that is hitting you in the face whenever you take a swing with it?
Also, are you making my god to be out an object? Because that's also a weird comparison you're making here.
Potato, potato.
No, not really. Anyway,
I mean,
what else did you
I
saw,
said before.
Flare?
Big cavern, basically. 2 figures.
Only
I'm not-
2.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's good. We can deal with 2 figures.
Honestly, if there won't be any more, or will the souls of the dwarves help us, that will be great. However,
We
if
still
that's
have
a weird
the...
magic hammer that makes all the tremor, I don't think we might do that.
We have to disable whatever they are drilling with first before everything collapses.
Yeah.
So that should be our priority.
Yeah, that's also true.
So do we want to sneak up?
That would be great.
We can try.
Looking at Blossom.
Yeah, I can try.
However, it can be risky, quite easy.
I mean, it's also risky if the whole thing caves in.
Yeah, since you all be flooded, you were flooded by logs.
Honestly, do not feel like getting caved in and dying today,
Do
honestly.
we all?
It would be nice to get back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we just got the tavern running. I mean, dying now would be such a waste of money.
Oh, you have a tavern?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
How
we do.
nice! That's very cool. Do you have Heineken?
No.
What?
A what?
No.
Huh?
So,
It's
stealth?
a beer brand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Stealth.
probably.
Sure, roll your stealth checks. Oh, physics should let you know that Tavsevia has a cool spell. Physics rolls on that one. That Tavsevia has a cool spell! And the cool spell allows Tavsevia to know that people are coming if they are within 30
Okay.
feet of her invisible dog.
That might have been better to tell us before we
Earlier.
sneaked up. God damn it.
But there is a password.
What is the password?
What is the password?
It is
Well-
the password.
Tavsevia probably changed the password because Physic betrayed Tavsevia, but the old password Physic knows.
And what
That
is
is?
Well, what is it?
I believe...
Insert generic password.
No. I believe it was... yeah.
Password
It
is
was
password.
Avis Vet, the name of the main character from the study novel. But since
Aphis.
it is very likely that she has changed it since then.
maybe it's the other character?
Are you ready
Who's
to
the other
fight
character?
someone that is sort of like is a wizard?
No?
I
Yes,
guess.
we are.
Maybe.
Okay.
Find out, I guess.
Fuck around and find out. Version too many.
So
Points, not enough.
I'm looking up one more thing in the adventure and then I'm going to continue. Yes. You see,
First.
Tavsevia chose a password specifically related to the novel, meaning that you can each guess one word that might be the password. And if you're right, then Noel,
Muscular body.
there's one word. It was Avis Vet, it might still be, but you can each try one word.
And the first one was?
Avis Vet, the name of the main character.
I will try Drexler.
Alright. hope you took notes. Or do you want to investigate the notes further?
I will try our MS.
Aramis, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it feels like Nola would investigate the notes further.
Yeah, I would.
He's working.
For something
In the
that would be
Waterdeep.
significant enough to a
Absolutely.
novel that could be used as a password and not just any random word that anyone could guess.
What would you think is significant about a novel other than the name of the main character?
Maybe something related strictly to the vampires. That wouldn't be as a usual word that would be said outside of this context. For example, a bite is not a good password overall, but if we are thinking vampires, a bite is a quite logical password.
So you want to go for a bite as your password choice?
I want to investigate, and this is my
No, I already
direction
gave
of
you
investigation.
advice. So that's my advice.
The main
Oh.
character.
No.
I'm dumb
What
sometimes.
else is important about a
Mm.
book other than the names of the main characters? Because the other two
Well-
characters are Drexlor and
Plot.
Those
and
would
the
be their
other, and
weaknesses, the
Aramis.
things that they are mentioning all the time.
Title.
So like,
Plot.
Blood, hook, sinker.
So what else do we want to guess?
I want to
Bite?
try a crypt.
Crypt, all right. And what does Blurry want to try? What did you say, Flare? Blurry, because you said something.
Plot. A plot.
What do you mean a
What's the
plot?
story? I don't. Listen, I didn't hear most of it because the dog walked in my
Okay,
room.
so what else about a book other than the names of the main characters is really important?
Narration.
A single word.
Yeah, that's a single word.
So your word is narration?
No,
Do
not
we have the
that
title of the book?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't remember if I said it, but as Blossom says, do we know the title of the book? Physic will say, yes, the title is Sanguine Chronicles.
Sanguine. Is that a one word or what?
That's 2 words. Sanguine and Chronicles. That's 1 word, 2 word.
I guess the password might be sanguine.
Well, it is worth a try! Physic shouts as you keep walking.
What does Jayce guess?
Jayce doesn't get a guess. Jayce is the one that was like, what else could be important other than the names of the characters and the title and the bite or the crypt or the.
Can we pick a word for Jayce to try?
No. Anyway, as you
Okay.
keep walking, the password is sanguine. So
Nice.
as you walk up, you're approaching a cavern. Just like this. Having not been alerted, back toward you, a female elf with long hair and sort of this mage battle armor outfit, and a large bone creature at the end of this dark dungeon that is clawing away at this collapsed corridor. It doesn't look like they've noticed you approaching. Because even though Physic rolled in that 1 is still 3 successes out of your party, or 14 I think is also a success, so 4 successes. So I think we're good. What is the passive perception here? 10? 10 for Zevia. 11. Your guys are good. You know, you're sneaking up on them. What do you want to do?
That's a great question.
Get close, Flare. Smash.
Smash.
Hulk smash.
Okay. I guess it's time to smash, I guess.
Maybe you can wait. Maybe you can negotiate. We still don't know how she is doing this.
If she's
Kind of feels
Oh,
like
shit.
Oh, necromancy. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a wizard, and even I feel like this is necromancy.
Oh yes, Temsev, yes, a necromancer, yes, I can confirm this.
Thank you with late information.
You did the
All right,
task!
fine. Smash.
Yeah. Let's say, yeah, the skeleton monster. I feel that's already enough information we need.
Alright.
Also, Nola, you're
Qualify
blocking the way.
necromancer.
Flare, if you stop there, what's everyone else doing as Flare is silently walking into this cavern? Because if you're all standing in this hallway, I'm gonna have you roll initiative, and Blossom's gonna not be able to get through anyone.
No, I moved. I'm also trying to get closer a bit, at least.
Same.
Blossom, as you know that this is where a fight is likely to happen, would you stay in the back?
Mm-hmm. No, but I cannot move past.
You can move past allies. We're not in a fight yet, so this is the moment where you might want to move up, was my point. No, don't go beyond Flare, please. Thank you. No,
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry.
thank you. All right. I would like for you to roll initiative. I'm going to use the new D&D 5th edition rules for surprise, which is if you are surprised, which they are, you roll initiative with disadvantage. So instead of like a surprise round or whatever, the chances are they're gonna go last because they're rolling with disadvantage, but maybe they're still sort of quick on their feet. Who knows?
That's actually a good rule.
I know. Some rules are kind of good. So
Yeah,
Tevzevia gets
that's why I'm surprised.
Tevzevia gets a 10, and the Bone Pit Golem rolls. Hello is not rolling. There's a 10 and then a 4. Oh, okay, a 10 as well. They're both going on 10. And then Jayce, and then Physic. Nice. This is fine. As you're all moving up, Physic goes, "There! That is Tevzevia!" A little bit too loud. So they have disadvantage on their initiative. Nola, you sort of take this moment where they're slowly turning around toward you to do whatever it is you want to do on your turn.
I'm going to cast haste on Flare.
Nice. Do you know what this does?
Yes.
Does Flare know what
Until
this
the spell
does?
and I'm just gonna.
There you go. Make sure you read up on that before it is your turn, Blurry. Do you want to do anything else, Nola?
That was pretty much my action. So maybe put myself back behind the pillar.
Sure. Fletcher.
I'll move up a little. As I have a perfect line, and I will cast my breath weapon at this elven female.
Sure.
So I need a dex saving throw.
Oh, why is it rolling to GM? 8.
It fails, so let's do some damage.
Nice.
Boom, 11.
Ah.
That's good damage. And I'll move back a little bit behind the pillar.
Nice. Then it is their turn. I believe Tevzevia should go first, just based on dexterity, right? Tevzevia is gonna turn to your party, and it disappears.
Oh, not this shit again.
Welcome back.
Don't
Then
worry, I learned my lesson. I have this.
then the golem is gonna go. It has a speed of 30, meaning it cannot get to you guys. So it's gonna move up to here. And then it's going to just straight up dash. And it's gonna dash to there. Then it is Jayce. Nice, I get to do everything in a row. Jayce is going to shoot this thing. Please, thank you. I don't remember what Jayce do, so I'm just gonna shoot. No. But Jayce has crossbow expert, so she's gonna try again. There we go, that hits. For 21 damage.
Does she have sneaky sneak?
That's the speed,
Nice.
including sneak.
Nice,
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
Nice.
Which is Jayce's special crossbow. that she got from her dad. Does it do anything else? It deals additional 1d4 necrotic damage. So why did I not set that up? It's my own item! Is it immune to necrotic damage? No! It's gonna take an extra d4 necrotic damage. 2. Huh. Nice. Alright. Then it's Physic. If you see Physic still has a tiny little hand crossbow as well, and is gonna shoot with it once, hitting with a 20, and dealing 5 piercing damage to this big bad boy. I accidentally opened Nola's things. Alright, there we go. -5. Let's change OBS to the battle cam. There we go. Blossom.
I will.
Oh, actually, Physic also has sneak attack. Ha! Nice. Alright. Yep, do your
Move
thing.
up. And hit. At least try to do at least.
Mhm.
24
Oh yeah, 24 hits.
or 24 slashing.
Ooh.
And then attack again. Or 23.
Yep.
And 8 slashing.
Alright, alright. 14 and 8. I believe you said 24 on the first one, but I assume you meant 14, right? Damage.
Yeah, I meant 24 to hit.
Alright. Flare.
Okay, first off, I want to rage and I want to roll the magic table.
Yep.
And that's a 5. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d4 force damage. Great.
Lovely.
And I have a question. With this haste, can I attack 3 times or 4 times with
You
extra
get
attack?
1 extra attack.
1 extra attack, so 3 times.
I assume so, yes.
Yep, okay. So I'm gonna do 3 reckless at that pretty big guy.
Nice! Yeah, 2 of them hit, clearly.
Oh shit.
Christ.
Holy shit! Leave some for us.
Oh, actually, I will say this, Blossom. You hit it with your longsword and
Yes.
it does nothing.
Oh,
I'm gonna give it back those hit points, because you're not
Great.
using a magical weapon. But this is a magical weapon because it is the Chaos Cleaver. So as you take this large obsidian weapon, he takes a boatload of damage. Let's see, so 2 and 25 and 12 and 2 and 22 and 2. Now I know I'm a math teacher, but I'm gonna ask you this: next time you roll big damage, add it up and tell me
Yep.
the total.
Yep.
Thank
Makes
you.
sense.
Yeah, now he looks bloodied, even though he didn't get to do anything yet. But yeah, it does look like non-magical attacks. Actually, I should give him back the hit points from physics attack as well then, so that's 10 additional hit points. It looks like non-magical attacks do nothing to this creature. Anything else, Flare? Use your bonus action to rage and your hasted action as well to attack, so I think that's it, yeah?
Yep.
Alright. Nola.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Sure, Tevzevia is going to cast Counterspell.
for fuck's sake.
She doesn't have a reaction now.
Anything else?
Yeah, but what can we do?
That was my action, and I cannot do much. No, that's it.
Alright. Fletcher.
I will close in to the big boy. And I'll try to punch him.
Mhm.
And as I punch him, I'll use my Draconic Strike to change it into fire damage. Because I think it can take fire damage. The 10 doesn't
I
hit,
know.
right?
No.
17 though. Maybe? Yes. So that is 8 fire damage.
All right. Yeah, it takes a normal fire damage.
Woohoo! That's it.
All right. Then it is Tevzevia who's going to cast a spell. Where are my spell templates? Did I import them? I did. Do 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 do.
Oh boy.
Forest.
Do. Oh, beautiful. Yes, it's gonna cast Fireball right there. So I need Physic, Jayce, Nola, and Flare to make Dexterity saving throws. Flare has advantage on No, you don't. You don't see it coming, cause she's invisible. Hell yeah, I'm winning.
Wait. She has advantage from the haste, right?
On any
Yes.
deck save, just advantage
Yes.
straight up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Bringing
You're welcome.
wizard
Succeeds.
fireball.
Physic
Oof.
succeeds.
Oh.
Don't worry, I take half anyway.
Because you're resistant to fire, yes.
And now I would like my 8th-level aura piece that gives people resistance to magical damage, but we're not level 8, so that's a little sad.
For some reason it's not letting me cast it at level 3, so I'm gonna cast it at level 4, but we're gonna disregard the final dice, obviously. So it's
Alright.
going to... This is not even Fireball. What is happening? I'm not trying to cast Ice Storm. Why are you doing this? Hang on. I am 100%
Right.
clicking Fireball. I'm just deleting Fireball and reloading it. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Hang on. Fireball! Alright. Let's try this again. Yes. Thank you, that's a 3rd level Fireball. So it
That's
is
another one.
halved to 14, meaning that Jayce with 13 hit points is still gonna go down. It's
Oh my
14
God.
damage, meaning Physic has 1 hit point.
I'm down.
Oh my god.
Then it's
Hey,
the
you're visible.
Golem. The Golem is... It got rocked by Flare, so it's going to attack Flare back. And you
Yeah,
attack
right.
Reckless, right?
Yep.
Yes. So what you notice is that this Golem, inside its chest, almost sort of magically powering it, is a mace that is glowing with blue energy. And it's going to try and slam its fists down toward you. Twice with advantage. So the first
Sure.
one is a 28 to hit.
Yep.
So you're going to
Yep.
take half of this because it's bludgeoning damage. So you're going to
Oh.
take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to try again on a 26 with advantage
Yep.
for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, fucking hell, okay.
Are you still up?
Yes, I am still up, and also it will take 1d6
Yes.
damage
What
anyway.
type of damage?
Horse, I believe you said.
Force.
Alright, yes.
Yes, force. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Except it is bloodied, right? It is down to that halfway point.
I am bloodied as well.
Jayce is
I'm
unconscious,
down.
so I'm going to roll a death save. Oh, I should have whispered that, so I'll set that up for and then re-roll it. There we go. Alright. Then Physic has 1 hit point. Her attacks do not work against this thing, so Physic is going to try to stabilize Jayce. Which is a medicine check. Jayce is stable. Blossom.
I can cast a bonus action spell and still do lay on hands, right?
Yes.
Lay on stealth spell, so I can still. I was just making sure because I was like, okay, I will.
Which one do we use for stable? Let's do this. Sure.
Cast a spell.
How do
Yeah.
I feel about this?
That's why I was waiting for you to.
Well, maybe you're just an elegant fighter. Can you roll a deception check for me?
Yes, I can.
Nice. Sure, cast your spell.
Alright, I will. What far is Misty Step again? Shit.
30.
30, okay.
30.
Over here. And not take an attack of opportunity.
Sure.
And put 10 lay on hands into Nola.
Yep.
Thank you.
Because she's the other healer and I only have as much as I can do, so... And that's what I can do.
Alright. Flare doesn't get to go on this turn. Nola.
Still lying.
Hang
I'm
on.
gonna
Martina, do you
look
want
around me.
Lori, do you know why you don't get a turn?
A haste, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, anyway,
Yep.
Nola.
Read it.
S- Still lying. I'm gonna look around myself. See how fucked we are and just move my hand over to Jayce and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Counterspell.
And then I'm gonna get up.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Can I do anything else? Yeah, exactly.
It's scenarios like these where I
And then I'm
wished
gonna
for,
get up.
for you guys that we were using the new counterspell rules, but I don't like them. Do you know what the new counterspell rules
No,
are?
that's it. I'm gonna
Yes,
stand up.
I know.
They're stupid. Alright, Fletcher.
Well, that's a lot of power, but the only thing that I can do is try to hit it again, as I will get my inner power, and I will make it a flurry of blows.
Yes. Nice. 18 and 23 hits.
Nice. Still 11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like decent damage
Sure.
on this big ass construct.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Then it's Tevzevia. She's going to cast Magic Missile on Blossom. So 1, 2, 3. For a total of 14 force damage. Then it is this golem. It's going to turn to Fletcher because you attacked it last. And it's going... No, actually, the golem is going to exude a magic aura that extends 10 feet out, meaning that Blossom is in it. And I need Flare, Fletcher, and Blossom to make wisdom saving throws against this magic that is coming from it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright. Blossom and Flare are unable to use reactions. Your speed is halved, and you can only make one attack on your turn. Also, you need to choose if you want to take an action or a bonus action. You cannot do both. You can repeat the save at the end of your turn. It's a slowing effect that is around it. Jayce is stable. Physic is going to make a perception check. No. Blossom. Because that Physic cannot damage this golem because she doesn't have a magical item.
Yeah. Oh no, I burnt that. Okay.
Again, you
I
can
will
also
stay
see
here.
this mace in the chest of this creature.
Can I try with my whip to, like, get attached to it and pull it out?
You can definitely try to make an opposed athletics check to at least grab hold of it. You need to beat a 24. Nice. You
Wait.
try. You
I
can
will
still...
use a hero die.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can I use a
We are
hero
allowed
die?
to use
Yeah.
hero dice,
Mm.
right?
And you can also roll damage for Gossamer Kiss if you do beat the 24. So yes, you can roll the damage from Gossamer Kiss.
Nice.
There you go, nice. So dropping your sword on the ground and drawing your whip out
Mhm.
instead, and then trying to attack with it for a total of 10 damage. And you're now holding on to this thing. So on your next turn, you could try and yank it out if you wanted to. Flare.
I'm gonna boink it, not recklessly. 2 times. Yeah. No, once. Sorry, I forgot. I cannot. Once. The 15 does not hit.
No. Do you want to throw any hero dice on there?
I don't have a hero dice.
You can have mine.
Okay. That's a 16.
Right. No. Why do I have 4?
Because we ask you to use them and then you say no, they're not for you.
Fine, use 1. It's fine.
So.
Yes, it hits.
Yeah.
Alright. Nola. Oh, you can make a wisdom save at the end of your turn, Flare, and that also goes for Blossom. No, Blossom is... Yeah, Blossom was affected. Nice, Blossom
Yeah.
is good. Flare is not. Nola.
Alright.
There's a feat for
I
this you
want
might
to
want to
cast
look
a
into.
spell.
It's called Resilient.
Yeah.
Yes. Make a deception check, Nola. Sure. I do want to
sorry,
remind
that's private.
you, Martina,
It's
that
a 12.
if you are not in direct eye line of wherever this wizard is, then she cannot counterspell you. So if you're gonna stay in the same position, then it's very likely that you're gonna be in eye line of her. So I would advise next time to move first, try and like find a new position where you might break line of sight, and then try and cast your spell. I'm gonna roll an insight check on this one. I felt like a 19 was high enough, but here I'm gonna roll a check. Nice. Yes, cast your spell.
I'm casting See Invisibility.
Nice.
Only one who doesn't see Martina's roll?
I don't
Yes,
see that as well.
Martina was
No,
pointing to you.
I accidentally sent to GM, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
So, do I see her?
yes, I will point out where she is when you do something that involves that. Because you can point in a general direction, which would be somewhere behind the golem, right? You would all see Nola point sort of this way, but yeah, it's like you don't know how far away it is. What would Nola say?
Mm,
Let's say she's by this pillar, but I don't think you can give more detailed information within 6 seconds.
then I would say just that I would point to the pillar and she's in front of this pillar
Yeah.
to try to give as
She's
precise information as I can.
She's by this pillar, so let's say she's in one of these squares. Yeah? So that's for you guys to decide which one it would be. One of these 5. Alright. Bonus action, Nola?
No.
Okay, Fletcher.
I would like to grab the whip from Blossom that's holding the golem and try to help her on her turn to pull it out.
Alright, you're giving Blossom the help action?
And give her the help action.
Nice. Tevsevia is going to... I need Blossom to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, I
Nice.
see her.
You
I
do
can
see
counter.
her.
Oh, she did it.
No, it's fine. Would you like to... She's casting... I was sort of like,
I
but
do
for a
want to
long time, but sure. Yeah, she's casting a spell, obviously. Yeah. You want to counterspell?
Yeah, then I'm counterspelling it.
Sure. Their spell's countered. Then it is the golem's turn. Is going to attack Flare.
Yep.
You're going to take 10 points of
Yep.
damage. And
I'm
then
down.
Fletcher. And you're going to take 19 points of damage.
I'm down.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
Just stable.
I do not have enough spell slots.
Does Nola have a potion of healing on her?
That is.
Or Blossom?
Blossom used hers last time.
Do not have any.
Great. Physics is gonna go to Flare and try and stabilize her. stable. Blossom.
Yeah, I'll just pull it out.
Try.
Yeah. What do we do? Athletics again?
Sure, you still have a BB-8 if you want to try it using that. And yeah, you're making athletics.
Yeah. So we'll do that.
Trying to beat a 10, but I would still advise trying to do this.
Oh my god!
Nola has dice.
You can
No.
use mine.
So yeah, you beat a 10. As you pull out this mace, immediately the bones fall to the ground.
Ah! Okay. Um.
And then you hear, "Oh no, my golem!" Somewhere from
Oh
near this pillar.
no. Hmm. We'll get out of her line of sight. Over here.
Sure. Flare, you can roll a d20.
Yay, okay.
Isn't Flare stable?
Yes, but
Or
Flare
did
did
that
not
not-
roll in that 20. Nola.
Hmm.
I still see her, so I'm going to cast the spell.
Sure.
Magic missile.
Sure. It's almost as if she's out of third
I
level
want to-
spell slots. Because she counterspell twice and fireball once.
I did the math.
12. Alright, she looks not happy because she's a wizard too. Anything else?
Didn't she need to
Is
take
she visible
concentration
now that
check
she
on
has taken
invisibility?
damage? And all, yeah, exactly.
Ooh, yes. 3
It's free concentration, right?
checks, yes. So that is
Magic missile for the win.
3. She becomes visible.
Yes.
She has been in the same spot the whole fight, not moving.
Yeah,
Anything else?
I cannot do anything
Okay.
else, so no.
Fletcher, roll a death saving throw. Whisper it to me.
I am on GM, god damn it.
Yeah, it's a little whack. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
It works for me.
Worked for me too.
God damn it, I don't. It always doesn't work. How do I do this?
Jesper just sent me the word d20 without rolling the dice. No, Jesper, hover over the menu on the side, or go to the dice roller on the side, and then select GM roll on the top, and then just click the d20.
Ah, that's what works. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
There you go. Alright. So, Fletcher, you're slowly fading out of consciousness. You can sort of make out just slightly that next to you this golem is fallen, but you've sustained heavy bludgeoning damage from these slam attacks. Like your shoulders 100% dislocated, you're unable to stand up, something is like on top of you and you're not sure. It might be your own leg that is it's bent in a weird way preventing you from, you're not sure, but you're fading out of consciousness and you just think about Garrick. You can't die here. But you can't get up. And then Tevzevia goes. Let's see. This little spellcaster just hit her, so she's going to cast a spell.
I'm out of third level as well, so.
She's gonna magic missile you back.
Shield! No, I'm
right.
not using shield. I have only. No.
I mean,
It would be great, but also I'm the only healer with a singular spell slot.
Sure.
So.
by the way,
But wait, no!
counter spell is an abjuration spell. So did you get back some hit points on your arcane ward?
I forgot about it.
Yes.
No.
You take
I
9
have-
points of damage from the magic missile.
Cool.
I'm gonna roll d20 for Jayce just to see if I roll nat 20. No. Physic. Wait, is that? Nope, it's not a net 20. I'm sorry. Fletcher's stable.
Aw.
Blossom.
Can I, in the meantime of like walking, pick up my sword again? Is that a possibility, or is that a no?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Roll again. 10 is the middle. I can't make a
I was
decision
like,
on a 10.
no.
I need it to be an 11 or a 9. Okay, yes, you have your sword.
Yes. Okay. Morning, everybody. Hello.
Ah! Oh
Well,
no, what
we'll
are you
try
doing?
to-
Get away from me! Stop it!
God damn it.
The voice is so annoying that you cannot hit.
Wait,
I'll do
but
it
don't
again.
you get the second attack if the golem died? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got it because I already saved. So
You hit!
I will
She tries to
also
cast shield,
smite.
but you still hit.
I did not set up my. Oh wait, I did on my spells. Yes. Hold on. Fine, smite. Because I'm lazy. Here you go.
She's dead. Please stop! I have so much to tell you! And then she dies.
Right.
I think no one is in the process of actively dying currently.
No.
Just passively.
Alright, Jayce, Flare, and Fletcher can each roll one more d20. If you roll net 20, you wake up with 1 hit point. Nope. Alright. Blossom, you hit this woman in the face. How do you do this? Or maybe not in the face. Where do you
I
hit this
think
woman?
she will believe like raise her sword, and the first time that she's so annoying, she doesn't hit. But then she also thinks about the fact that her friends, she's not sure if they're stable back there. She's just thinking of like, you hurt my friends, and then just like slices across her chest.
Mm-hmm. She, as she's her dying breath, as she's bleeding out, she produces a notebook from her side, and she says, "Publish my manuscript," and then she dies.
So she was the one writing the vampire.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see Sanguine Chronicles written on the cover. Also, lying next to Physic on the ground, having been sort of pulled out by the whip from Gossamer Kiss, is a clearly magical mace, still sort of giving off a slight blue energy. The craftsmanship, Nola can make a history check. Or any, well, I mean, or Blossom, but Blossom's not there, so everyone else is unconscious. You know, yeah. On an 18 history check, this is clearly sort of a dwarven made mace, so it's likely a mace that was the property of someone from this mine, and it's very likely that she just found it here and used its magic to then animate this large golem. It also doesn't look like on your high history check. Actually, make an Arcana check to accompany it. It has magical properties. The magical properties are not to raise a golem. Instead,
Okay.
it has magical properties as a mace and not as a funnel for necrotic energy. So it's more of like a not a +1 mace, but something extra, you know. But you'd need to identify it to know for sure.
I'm checking if I can do it as a ritual because I believe we are doing a short rest anyway.
Blossom, you notice that Tevzevia
Yes, it is a ritual.
is a wizard, so is definitely nicely dressed.
Mm-hmm.
But you notice specifically that she's wearing an interesting earring. It is hang on, let me describe it to you, but I need to look up specifically what it looks like. It is a symbol that you might have seen in one of Nola's books from like a study she was taking before she went into the Abjuration path, like when she was still sort of doing a broader wizard's class of like a first year, whatever, you know. It looks like a circular pen, not this big, obviously, like a coin size, a circular pendant
Yeah.
with an even smaller circle in it and an eye surrounding this circle. So the circle is almost like the iris, and then inside that circle are stars. So it's like a circle with an eye in it with stars inside the iris, basically.
Okay.
I tried.
Yeah.
Hang on. I can do this.
Oh, I get it. I actually drew a picture of it. It was a very accurate description.
Yeah, I was drawing along as well.
Same.
Hang on. I'm gonna try to
Is it illusion? Or at least for like uni, is it illusion?
copy
Something?
image
Is
address.
it with the eye,
Does this
right?
work? Yes! Ah, beautiful. Like a circle with an eye
Okay.
in it with stars in it, or whatever.
Oh, those I
Like
felt like
balls.
normal stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are balls.
Sure,
Nola?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's
What
okay.
did you find?
She has a earring? I don't know.
I'm holding the mace, by the way, and I'm dragging it along as I approach.
It's big and heavy. Yes.
That's why I'm dragging it along.
I will hold on to that.
Oh. Do I recognize the symbol?
Make a religion check, and Blossom can also make one.
My -2. Go. Nice.
Nola, this is the holy symbol of Severus, who is the god of diviners and truth speakers. So you know classmates that chose sort of the divination path instead were mostly followers of this god.
Can you give me the name again?
Severus. I will put it in the chat.
I actually wrote it correctly in one go.
Nice.
I was expecting some weird spelling with unnecessary H's
Yeah.
and C's.
But curiously, you see, she has her
Yeah.
ears pierced on both sides, but only on one side was she wearing this earring, and there's no earring on the other side.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I
It's
wonder
made
if
of
she
metal.
lost
It
it.
looks
Yeah,
like this
look.
picture is made of stone, but it's like a metal worked
Mm.
piece that has
Okay.
this symbol on it.
Also, I found this cool maze. I mean, you pulled it out, and I'm pretty sure it's magical. If you give me a couple of minutes, I can tell you more about
Okay.
it, but
I will go
maybe
make
you want
sure.
it? It's way too heavy for me anyway.
Just first identify the thing. I will go make sure that they are our friends wake up.
Yeah, in the meantime, I would like to search her body specifically for her spellbook.
Yes.
If she has one.
100.
I assume she has because she's a necromancer, so.
Yes, I think so. Or maybe she's a diviner. It actually doesn't say, but she's using a lot of undead, so I just assumed she was a necromancer. But she's using just like the mage stat block, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. It most likely says if she has a spell book. I feel like she would.
Fletcher gets a hit point, Flare gets a hit point, and Jayce gets a hit point.
Yes. So
You get a hit point.
it doesn't say, but
Get
I
a
feel
hit
like she should. So let's say she has
Yep.
her spell book, and all the spells that she had prepared are in her spell book. So I will tell you what they are. Do you
Alrighty.
have a list? Do you have something to write them on?
Yeah, I do.
Alright. Keep in mind that any spells you plan to not use to
I
scribe
can use a
into your
spell scroll.
book, you can use them as spell scrolls, yes.
Yep.
Let's see. Tevzevia, the mage. She has the following spells in her spell book: Charm Person,
Mm-hmm.
Disguise Self,
Nice.
Find Familiar,
Even better.
Oh,
Mage Armor,
Mm-hmm.
Misty Step,
Yep.
Suggestion,
Mm-hmm.
Counterspell,
Yes.
Fireball,
Mm-hmm.
Fly,
Fly?
and Faithful Hound. Which, by the way, I should have pointed out, at the moment you cast See Invisibility, you actually saw that there was an invisible dog right there, but it wasn't attacking because you spoke the correct password.
Is the dog still there?
No,
No,
She's
because
dead.
yeah,
The
okay.
dog's dead. Is gone.
Yeah.
Well, technically, it says the spell lasts for 8 hours, but this caster is dead,
The
so I
dog's
feel like it's done. You know.
I will pocket the book. I now
Sure.
have 3 spell books robbed from other mages. I can start my own library.
Sure.
This is the library of this wizards I killed.
This is my
You didn't
trophy
even
room.
kill this
Yeah.
one.
It's
And
a
also,
library, exactly.
make sure to, if any of the spells are paladin spells, make sure to tell Blossom about them, right? Because then Blossom could also use some of these spells. I don't know if they are. Maybe suggestion is. I'm not sure. But then you don't have to hold on to all of them. Maybe you could.
Yeah, I need to one
Yeah.
day sit down and sort it out.
Yeah, sure.
I have Misty Step because it's on my spell list. So.
I am going to later, anytime later. So yeah, short rest.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
But also, can I use the short rest time to cast Identify in a ritual form?
Yes. On the mace.
Yes, exactly.
Yep. I'm actually setting up the handout right now because apparently I didn't.
Thanks.
So everyone can roll hit dice and take a short rest.
Oh no, I do not have hit dice. I have 1.
Oh no.
And I rolled a 2.
Oh, she did.
Oh, I hate it.
It's an average one for you.
Right, at least I can do arcane recovery. I love wizards for this feature.
Oh.
So what this item is, there we go, is a mace of smiting. So it's a +1 mace that is a +3 mace against constructs. If you roll a natural 20 on an attack roll made with this weapon, the target takes an additional 7 bludgeoning damage, or 14 additional damage if it is a construct. If a construct has 25 hit points or fewer when critted, it's destroyed. This mace specifically is just an angry dwarven face that you're beating someone with. You also feel like there is an underlying malicious effect, but it's not a curse, right? A curse would definitely ping and be clearly bad. This has more of like a roleplay effect on your character. You
Like my
know?
hammer.
No.
No.
Your hammer is
Um,
cursed.
A
So,
Mace of
yeah, I'm
Smiting
going
does
to-
not require attunement. So I will say casting Identify requires you to touch it the whole time. The whole time you're touching this mace, you just really want just a good ale. You're not like addicted to alcohol, but you're just like, fuck, I wish I had like a little flask or something on my side with some good ale in it. You know, you're just like a little bit you're a bit thirsty for ale.
Yeah. Once I'm done casting it, I'm gonna look at. I assume no one took any ale from the tavern, right?
No.
No.
Oh, that's a
No.
shame.
Basic has not the good ale.
You okay?
Basic has been
Anyway,
resting with you guys. But I do not know what is the plan. Sort of, you did kind of not tell me.
Yeah,
Also, I didn't roll my hit dice. Do I?
hold that thought.
I'm back to full.
Nope.
Blossom, if you
Wow.
want this mace, it seems to be very effective against constructs, and overall, it is definitely an enchanted weapon.
Hmm.
There is something weird about it. I'm not sure what, but it's not necessarily bad. It's not cursed.
Is it related to the
just-
fact that you just asked for a beer while we're doing a quest?
An angry
Yeah.
dwarven face. Yes, this could actually be it. I believe that maybe some dwarf that had made it put a lot of his heart and soul into this part.
Oh, we should incorporate this in one of the seats on the bar in the tavern. And people go sit on
You
it, they
don't
touch it, and it's like, I need ill.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I like that.
I
I
don't
like that
necessarily
one.
want it. And
We could
that
do the
idea seems
game.
like.
What is Fletcher's alignment?
We'll see.
Okay.
We could do the game the carnival
Chaotic
game when you
Nuke.
have to hit. When you have to hit the bell so it rings the bell, and then they have to hold the mace, and then
I
they want
feel
ale.
very uncomfortable by this whole idea. I think that's my opinion. You can have something else. I think we should leave it here. We have already angered these ghosts enough. If we're going to take artifacts out of here, I think that's not a good idea.
I mean, just let it lie here
I-
is also not kind of
I'm not
respectful.
sure if it's.
We can bury
I'm
it
not sure.
with, like,
Okay,
the
no, first.
statue.
First of all, we are not sure if it's from here. It was animating the construct via the
It feels
necromancy magic.
very much from here.
Not necessarily, but also I think that dwarves, out of all people, would like their weapons to be used. I mean, this is their pride and joy, their craftsmanship. Letting it rot and rust in this cave would be actually more of a
Well,
dishonor towards
magic
them.
cannot rust. You should know that.
Oh, that was a metaphor.
Yeah, no, but like I said, that's my opinion. You decide what you want to do with it. I don't necessarily want it.
Well, it's way too heavy for me to use, so it's very impractical. And I look at Fleur and Fletcher. Fancy any mace? I swear it's better than a hammer.
Yeah, because I look strong enough for this thing.
Are we playing rock paper, scissors for this?
Oh no, you can
I think
have
you're
it.
the only one wanting this.
I
Yeah.
have my hammer, I'm fine.
Are you sure you don't want this mace? Maybe you should take it.
Like dual wield it? It's too heavy, I don't want it. Also, you said it makes you want beer, I don't want to drink.
Alright, fair.
Well, we had to. Well, before I take the mace, we had to give the bones to the dwarves, right? Something
Mm-hmm.
about them returning the bones.
Yes.
So that's why I feel that maybe they would like this back as well.
Also, Flair, you're kind of strong, right?
I guess.
Can you like help me with this thing? I mean, it should be
Okay,
in here,
wait.
right?
You just pop it back in. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna also like pat his back, not too lightly. Wink, yeah, yeah, that's good.
You
Nice.
feel like three of your spine joints crack as well as Flare does this.
Yeah, that really hurt.
Yep.
Oh,
Don't cry about it.
We're
Yeah,
fine.
you, I think. I just go lay down for just for a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
So, actually, physics asks a good question. What are we doing now?
I mean, we still haven't
The
found any
garden?
vampires, and I feel like we've been sent here to fight some vampires, and I've been very disappointed about the fact that
Oh,
we
also
have
I
not
will say
seen.
Tevzevia is wearing fake vampire teeth and is sort of has very white makeup on.
Yeah.
We ignore this fact, I assume.
I'm gonna be honest. Do you think we were? I mean, I don't see many vampires here.
Oh, by the way, I
No.
totally forgot. Obviously, greater invisibility is also on her spell list. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's the first thing she cast. I just didn't. I was like, yeah, and then whatever did she? Oh, the hound one, and I just realized, yeah, no, she has greater invisibility too.
Now you can be the magic maze. Magic
Yes.
maze. Invisible
can.
magic fireballs.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Great fireball.
Comes great damage.
So
Alright.
we should bring the bones back, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Where is another
Maybe
question?
I still don't know if we should leave the maze. Maybe we can try and have a little commune
I think
with
we should take it.
spirits.
Take it for now. Maybe Artor can tell us something about it.
We don't necessarily have to
Nola
keep
already
it, but
identified it.
we shouldn't just leave it here.
Worst case, we can give it to the Dwarven guilds.
Okay.
Or so.
All right. So where do you go? You're gonna take whatever remains of this thing and try and find your way back toward the dwarven sort of city part area?
Yes, I
Sure.
believe so.
Hmm.
And also, we have to still check out the gardens.
Sure. You'll notice while you're having this conversation that Physic and Jayce are talking at the end of this dungeon, and they are both inspecting this tunnel that Tevzevia was very interested in creating and digging back out. And Physic will inform you, Tevzevia is trying to join with the other Undertakers, but it looks like the tunnel toward where they are hiding out has collapsed. And Jayce says, so I'm going to tell my dad this, and he is likely going to send some of his more professional workers down here to clear it out without collapsing this place. And
That would be
then,
smart.
so it's gonna probably take him a while to do that. But yeah, I'll inform him that at least this place is not gonna collapse anytime soon, and that we likely have a way to get to the Undertakers soon.
And that we
So, yeah.
likely also eliminate the ghost problems.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever's behind this is a bit easier to reach in a few days, most likely.
And
Yep.
then we still have to kill them because per contract.
Yeah.
But
But that's 2 days from
we
now.
have a few days
Find the
to rest
vampire.
and cure our bruises.
So this is a walk and talk. You get back to the domed
Mhm.
city of the Malarkin abode. Malairbode, that's what it's called. You get back to Malairbode, and immediately a spirit sort of approaches you. It says, to only flare. Well, at this point, the Legion has worked out, worn off, but I did say that there is enough sort of growing between the cracks of this dungeon itself that if a character wanted to take it, you could take it.
I am taken.
You taking some more? Sure. So the spirit approaches you and says, you've returned. Have you brought back what was taken from us?
I guess those. I will look at the bones and be like, I guess those are yours.
I sort of, some of them are, but I can rest easy knowing that my bones have been retrieved. Who has the mace? Or did you leave it behind?
I gave it to
Claire
Claire.
has the mace.
I sense a more strong dwarven essence around you. Have you found anything down there?
A maze.
It appears you have found the maze of Rizzlerum Caspia. I'm certain her spirit is still hunting these here mines. You might want to find her if you don't want her to haunt your nightmares too. The fiercest warrior of our clan she was, last one standing against the invasion of the Drow, but it didn't help.
And where is she laid?
She was laid at her location of her last stand, in the Lichen Gardens.
In the Lichen Gardens, we have to bring the maze to the Lichen Gardens. And I will look at the party and be like, we have to bring the maze to the Lichen Gardens. Great.
Did you take the drug again, Flair?
God
No.
damn it.
No.
You don't have to get high every 5 minutes.
Listen,
I mean,
You're gonna
kinda
turn
have
into
to-
stone.
I mean, you kind of have to talk with the
Flair,
spirits here.
you can drug if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because your
Oh.
friends don't drug, and if they don't drug, then they are no friends of mine.
listen, I can drag and have friends. That's another question and another answer. You didn't hear that though. I will turn to the party.
I feel like I heard that.
Do you
No,
speak
you
We
Dwarvish?
definitely did hear you, Flair.
I-
Nola
it-
speaks
We did hear
Dwarvish,
you.
so Nola understands what's going on.
Mm. I don't understand what you're saying. Sure.
Bones, anyway.
garden?
And I will just go to lay bones somewhere where the ghost wants.
Sure, and you see
Yeah, I will
each
help.
of the spirits will
Yep.
sort of... wait for a moment. Would Blossom like to say any words, or anyone in the party like to say any words as you lay each of them back to the position that this ghost indicates would be their final resting place?
While I was learning Dwarvish, did I learn any phrases that would be ceremonial for the Dwarven culture during
yeah.
I love this. You all get
Can I
a
assist?
hero dice first of all for like even attempting this, obviously. Can I assist? Ooh. All right, so let's use Pathfinder rules. Blossom, what kind of check would you like to make to try to assist Nola?
Maybe like knowledge of standard funeral rites, so like a religion check,
Yes.
probably.
So you can make a religion check to see if you can give Nola advantage. Your DC is much lower than Nola's DC is. Sure, on a 12, you can give Nola advantage. What would you like to say, Nola? You know about some dwarven respectful phrases, you know, like Buxoblash.
Yeah. I would try to incorporate into those phrases that I know praises of their bravery, how they took their last stand, knowing it might have been the last, yet they still stood and fought bravely, and that their legacy will not be forgotten because their amazing craftsmanship is lasting throughout all of those years, and we are here to witness it. And we pay respect to them by returning their bones into the rightful place so that they can rest at last and do not have to stand guard anymore over their creation.
All right. And then you all put your hand over your heart and you collectively say,
It's books up once.
Books are first.
yes. Make a religion check.
It weirdly fits because it's the meaning fits here.
I know! Nice! Hell yes! Everyone in your party gets an additional hero dice.
Woo!
Nicely done. And each of the spirits is laid to rest, but you still have the mace of Rizzlerum Caskview.
Time to go to the garden.
The garden, yippee!
So having not gone to the garden in Inkhouse, but instead going to the garden in the dwarven in the dwarven keep. Ooh, is there a box text for this one actually that I should read? This adventure doesn't have box text, and I don't like that. But I feel like it should. You come upon a sort of small chamber to the side that is full of this blue lichen. It looks like most of it is growing from bones of fallen dwarves. And you can see the roots of the plant sort of go around their skeletons and in through the cracks and are sort of keeping themselves aloft that way. It should be enough when harvested carefully to sort of supply Durnan with this steady stream, but you'd need to be careful harvesting it every single time to not like damage anything here, or you just sort of take it with you, but you want to reharvest the plants. You don't want to destroy the plants in the process. It's roughly a 30-foot diameter circle and dark. I assume you're walking in marching order, as we discussed before, so that is Flare, Nola, Sneakies, Blossom in the
Actually,
back.
for the marching order, usual marching order, Nola would make it more into the back.
So we have Flare, Sneakies, Nola, Blossom at the Blossom on the back.
Yep, that works.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
what do we do as
perfect.
Flare is ahead of the rest of the group, but you're sort of approaching this silent, dark hallway?
Perception, if we can see something in the dark.
Sure.
Something hiding.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I feel I want to see where I would hide for an ambush.
Sure.
Does the drug say where I can put the mace?
For that, Flare can also make a perception check, just like Fletcher.
Okay. Not
Nice.
bad.
Fletcher, you keep an eye on places where people might be hidden. Flare, you can see standing in the center of this chamber a translucent figure of a female dwarven warrior. She is wearing this sort of Valkyrie style dwarven mixture armor, but like I said, is a translucent ghost, right? And you can even see she's holding the spectral mace that you have on your person, actually. You would be within range to be able to see her, meaning that as soon as you sort of clock her, she slowly turns around toward you and definitely sort of makes eye contact, and then is hesitant for a moment to see what you're gonna do.
I just will bring up the mace to my hand, like mostly holding it like an offering, and start walking toward her and being like, I believe this is yours.
As you say, I believe this is yours, and approach in a respectful manner, she becomes visible to the rest of the party as well, out of the ethereal plane where she was hanging out as a ghost. I am Rizzlerum Caskview, and you've come to return my mace, but I have no use for it in death anymore. Is that all you've come to do here?
We wanted to respect you and your memory.
Well, I'd say the best way to respect my memory and the memory of my fallen comrades is to bring back the craftsmanship that was lost when Clan Malarkin fell. Do this by spreading the knowledge of our agriculture, and she gestures to the room around her. Our craftsmanship in stonework, and our craftsmanship in masonry. Return the people to this mine. Allow them to study it. It lies forgotten. There was one dwarf. He would come to visit, but I have not seen him in a long time, and I would like for him to come visit again.
I'm not sure if he will be able to.
He's gotten very sick from the lichen.
My wish is for you to talk to him. To try.
Of course.
Of course, we will talk to him.
And she will walk over to you, Flair, and sort of hold out her ghostly hand underneath where you're holding the mace, and then sort of on top of where you're holding the mace, indicating your hands should hold the mace. She says, I have no use for this in death, but I would like to see you smash some skulls and drink some ale.
I will smash some skulls and drink some ale for you.
I have not drank ale in many years, and it saddens me. It saddens me deeply.
So you don't have ale in ghost bodies?
I do not, and I cannot move on until I know that the lost works of my clan are not lost anymore.
We will do everything we can to bring this place up again.
Can Flair make a persuasion check with advantage? Unless you're lying. In that case,
I
you can
am
make
not
a deception
lying.
check. Yeah. Right. Very well. Then I can rest easy knowing that some youngsters are going to at least try their best to expose our craft once more. It was nice to meet you. Be
It was
safe.
even
It was an honor meeting you.
Yes.
She salutes you back and then disappears into the afterlife.
I will have the mace, yay.
So, harvest time?
Can I
We
try to make
harvesting or
Can I try to make a nature check to figure out what is the best way to approach this so that we don't immediately get everything so that the plants die, and maybe is there anything I can do to help cultivate it, as I was asked?
Yes. Are you proficient in alchemist, brewers, or herbalism kit?
I don't think so.
Or is anyone in the party?
version with a disguise kit, but I feel that's not very helpful here.
Alright. Someone in the party, with aid of someone else, but whoever you trust most to do this, can just roll a straight d20 sort of negating that you don't have proficiency in herbalism, alchemists, or brewers. So just a straight intelligence, I would say. But go off of the person you would want to do this, and not necessarily the person that has the highest intelligence. More narratively, who would be checking this out? You know.
I think Blossom is closest one to the nature, right?
Mhm.
Sure. So let's make it wisdom because Blossom has
I
a
do-
-2 in intelligence. So you can make a wisdom check with advantage as the party is helping you with
Okay.
this. All right. On a 15, you find in the intricate ways that these roots are planted in this stonework a way how many more dwarven cultures that don't currently do this could grow plants underground. And you can even start finding on your high check some like very faint, subtle light shafts that appear to have been sort of drilled with a very long and thin drill into this room, just allowing for the faintest beams of light to just perfectly hit these underground plants. Is Blossom proficient in nature?
We've been over this, and though.
You are now.
Nice.
Epic.
Whoop whoop.
Hooray.
Um. Also, do we remember who was checking out the dragon statue?
It was also Blossom, I believe.
Blossom.
Awesome with Fletcher, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
One of you becomes proficient in mason's tools, so stoneworking tools. Who wants this? Rock, paper, scissors. Sure. All right. So
It
Fletcher
didn't
becomes
go
proficient
on.
in stoneworkers tools.
Yeah.
And then Blossom also has advantage on any history checks because you checked out the map. You have advantage on any history checks involving dwarven lore, dwarven culture going forward in the campaign.
Nice.
So this is the benefit for checking out the mine, communing with it, hanging out, making these nice high checks. So you get to keep the mace, you get some skills, and sort of talking to Rizzlerum. I would say Flair going forward into the future has advantage on any social interactions in a positive way with dwarves. So any sort of performance or persuasion checks when you're interacting with dwarves will have advantage going forward in the campaign.
Right.
Yep. And oh my god, you're so thirsty for some good ale.
Yeah.
It's like it's been a long day's work. You deserve a good ale.
Yeah, I damn do. I do.
Alright. So what is the plan as you guys stand in this silent room and can harvest some lichen for sure, yeah.
Harvesting lichen.
Yeah.
But after
Talk
that,
with.
Drink.
Well, we should get back to the Wolf Baron
with
and
Lynn.
Tavern.
Yeah, talk with Lynn about what was said by.
And yes, that.
And get a good rest.
And rest.
so you can make your way back to Lim's Hovel. It's exactly as you left it. This man has not moved from where he was when you were last there.
Let's talk to him.
Mm-hmm. I'll knock on the door.
Oh, you come in.
Just out of respect.
Just come in.
Oh, okay. Hello, we're back.
You're back, I see. Who is this little green thing you have with you?
Oh, it's Physic. We found them in
Hello.
the, in the mine.
I am
made a
Physic.
friend.
I'm trying to learn things about the mine. You're trying to learn things about the mine? Yes, but I'm all by myself, so it's kind of, you know, not, it's probably not gonna... I'm probably gonna quit soon, you know, just doing this by myself. You are? And then you see him sort of look at the rest of your party.
Actually, we did not make the mine collapse, and we found a lot of lichen.
Oh.
You did?
Yeah, and also the dwarves wanted you to see you again. And
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so wanted.
You spoke to Rizzlerum.
Yes.
We did.
She said that.
Yep.
Make a
Yes.
persuasion check with advantage because you're interacting with a dwarf.
Yay. Persuasion. Fuck.
It's a good thing you all have hero dice.
Let's throw some on them.
Let's.
That one for me.
I get a 1 for myself. So that's gonna be a 2.
Nice. 19. Ah, you're right. Someone should go back into the mines and help out this green earth. Yes, please. I would like that actually. All right. Let me
Yeah, it
stand
would
up.
be.
Can I assist him?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we'll help him. Yeah.
And you
And
help him
all-
stand up. He stretches. It sounds horrible. And then he
Mm.
sort of
Oh,
grabs an old pickaxe.
Maybe don't drag
Alright.
yourself that much, buddy,
It's-
anymore.
I need to shake off this stony thing that's going on with me and get back into moving. Get back
Yeah, but
into
give yourself
the
some
mines.
time. You don't have to run immediately.
Very well. Then he
Well,
lays the pickaxe back down on the ground.
Okay.
I take my water skin and I will water his more stony parts a little bit so they get a little bit looser, maybe.
Sure.
I don't know how this
How
It's
do
your
works.
you
bones that are
water-
turning to stone. Not
Yeah, how do
I'm
you water
trying-
bones?
I'm trying something.
What are you doing? Why are you
Also,
doing this?
just looking at this like this, you don't.
I have been in these
This
clothes
doesn't
for
help.
like a year at this point. Why are you making them wet?
Oh, this is what we call draconic liquid courage.
Don't do that.
Okay, I'll want.
Not okay.
Alright. You help re-motivate Lim to get back into the mines. You get a hero dice. Alright. And where do you go next?
Back to Baron.
I would say
or first to the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
to Durnan. Yeah.
Yep. I know it's past 11, but I just want to wrap up this adventure, right? And then see
Yep.
where we want to go next. So, as you go back to the tavern, you see it is mid-afternoon, or whatever time I said it was. It's like 2 hours later. It's in full swing. It's busy. It's the yawning portal. You know, you can see Durnan is currently in the middle of kicking some type of monkey-like creature back down the well that clearly climbed out of the well. And just as you walk in, you just watch him sort of give it a final kick as it, in a nice arc, flies back into the portal, and most of the patrons clap.
Well, we found something for you. I guess we hand over the lichen.
Yeah. Head over to
Yeah.
Durnan.
Sure. You make your way over to Durnan. Great! Wonderful! Excellent! Just, you want me to make you some ale right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You got it! And he gets to work with this lichen, and you supply him with a steady supply of this blue lichen. And for doing that, where did the adventure go? Here it is. And for doing that, you get the following endless Bluetooth ale. You have discovered a way to give up an endless supply of blue lichen to the yawning portal. So Durnan provides all the Bluetooth ale the characters can drink whenever you visit. It's brewed from the blue lichen, grown on the skeletons of dwarves left for dead in the stone bone mines. But Bluetooth ale is a truly unique beverage. The strong dwarven style ale is a rich sapphire color and has a faint earthy taste. The ale lacks most special properties of the blue lichen, but it still turns, if you drink it, your teeth temporarily blue. It functions as an ingested poison. You must succeed on a constitution saving throw each time you drink it, or your skeleton turns a dark shade of blue for 24 hours.
I love it.
So you always can get ale at the yawning portal when you're visiting.
Let's go. With that mace, I will always happily.
As you start drinking, you see the sad face on the mace, which you now recognize as Rizzlerum's face, turn from angry to happy.
I will boink the mace with my.
Sure. And then I assume you go to the Baron
Yes.
with Jayce. Jayce will walk with you as you're heading toward the graveyard, and she says, "So I had sort of an alright time, I suppose, hanging out with you guys today. So thanks for taking me with you."
Thanks for coming with us.
Yeah, no, I mean I almost died, but you know what else is
You
new?
know,
What
it
else is
happens.
new?
All in a worse
Yeah.
day.
All right. Oh. She goes to high five, then sort of like, "Oh yeah, wait, we're not friends," and then you go to high five, and then she high fives you. Yeah.
So, when do we get back
Hmm? What do you mean?
into the mine? I mean, we still have to
Right.
take care of the lair.
I mean, we're gonna go talk with my dad and see what he can do, and then he'll probably summon us back whenever he's done. He's probably gonna send some of his lycanthropes down there to just clear it out carefully instead of
Yeah.
whatever this wizard was doing.
So in the meantime, maybe Flurry could help her father.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
need of help. Oh god, he's in need of help.
Sure.
For Jayce, for you, my father wasn't such a pathetic man in our timeline.
Oh really?
He was a captain guard.
Oh.
He was a very
Yeah.
tough guy.
Yeah.
Loving but
He
tough.
was.
What happened?
Here? I don't know. He looks
Well,
like half of a man he is. He
then,
was, I
then,
guess.
then we should help him out. We need
Yeah.
to get him back to being your dad. You know, if
Yeah,
you think
right?
it's wrong.
I
I mean,
it
you should.
saddens me to see him like that, because, he really looks pathetic right now.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure my dad will send me to find you when he figures that one out, but let's go find out, right? And she starts heading over towards Sechu. You head back into Artor's office. He's there, doing some paperwork, and he goes, "Oh, hello.
Hello.
You're all still alive. I'm back rather soon, I must say."
I would look at the Jays and actually let her do the talking.
Yeah, we found the, Sure, this is Artor music. Yes, we found a member of the Undertakers, but it looks like they were separated by a tunnel collapse. So, you'd probably need to send some people down there that can carefully excavate it without collapsing the rest of the mine, especially if you want it to be your lair soon. You need some type of entrance, and the way that this wizard was doing, that we fought and killed, was gonna collapse the rest of the mine. So, yeah, that... I goes, alright. Well, you're still under my contract, so I will see to it that this tunnel is excavated, and until then, you can be free to do whatever you need. Do you require any aid of me in the meantime? I assume you're good with your tavern thing?
Yeah.
For now, we are good, I believe.
We're fine.
Sure, why do you... This wizard fight, did it go horribly wrong? Because you all look horrible.
It wasn't the
He
easiest
had
one,
this
no.
bone construct of dwarven bones.
Yeah, I
So-
don't like to be smacked by giant golems, I guess.
Right.
First
It's
time
hard.
Hang on. And he pulls out a bag that has some coins in it and sets it down on the table and says, "Please buy some potions."
Yeah, good point, good point.
Thank you.
Alright. Jayce, I will likely be at the house later tonight, so I will see you then. He says, "Alright, yes. See you then."
Oh, which house?
My house.
We've never been to your house.
Yeah.
Right. Do you guys want to go to my house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Sure.
If that's okay with you.
She looks at Artor, he shrugs. Because in his timeline, you've always been friends with her, right? So he's like, fucking, if you do that. Yeah, sure. And you can go to Jayce's house, and then we can pick up there next time. But do I understand that your preference is to help Flair's dad? Because you do have 2 quests still that you could do, right? Because a certain organization also said that they needed some aid at your earliest convenience.
Let's do Flair's dad first.
I think it's more important, yeah.
Sure.
More important than business.
Sure. Your characters would obviously have a long rest between then and now, and we'll pick up, like I said, going to Jayce's house next time. But know that the police is investigating a mysterious criminal that they are going to be needing some help with. So if you are preparing some spells, know that you're going to be on the trail of a mysterious criminal that keeps escaping justice everywhere she goes. Exactly.
Time to learn this guy's self.
So this will be sort of where we're gonna pick up our quest next time, but first we'll go to Jayce's house, obviously. But it allows you to prep the correct spells and know what the vibe is gonna be. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been another episode of Waterdeep City of Splendors, and don't forget to roll for frog.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.